Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right? Working hard, staying consistent, believing in your dream, and yet nothing seems to move? You wake up early, put in the effort and give your best. But the results? Nowhere to be found. The world starts whispering in your ear. Maybe you're not good enough. Maybe it's time to quit. But what if the problem isn't that you're failing? What if your success is simply taking root? Because like the bamboo tree, some of the greatest growth happens underground, invisible to everyone, even you. This is the story of the bamboo tree and the life-changing lesson it holds about patience, faith, and miracles that take time. In a quiet village surrounded by hills and morning fog, there lived a humble farmer. He dreamed of growing a bamboo forest, tall, strong, and beautiful. So one spring morning, he planted a single bamboo seed. Every day, he cared for it. He watered it, fertilized it, and spoke to it. He imagined the day it would grow high enough to touch the clouds. But as the weeks turned into months, nothing appeared. No green sprout, no sign of life. Only soil, silent and still. 1 year passed. The farmer continued his routine. He faced the heat of summer, the rain of the monsoon, the biting cold of winter. Still, nothing. His neighbors mocked him. "Why waste your time on that empty patch of dirt?" They laughed. "Plant something else. At least you'll have food to eat." The farmer smiled gently and said, "I've planted bamboo. It takes time." 2 years passed. Still no growth. The ridicule grew louder. Some called him foolish, others pitied him. By the 3rd year, doubt began to creep into the farmer's own heart. Every day he asked himself, "Am I watering something that isn't even alive?" But deep inside, a quiet voice whispered, "Keep going." And so he did. What the farmer didn't see was what was happening beneath the surface. While everyone else saw an empty field, the bamboo was working in secret. It was growing roots, wide, deep, and unshakable. The bamboo knew that one day it would rise high and strong, so it needed a foundation powerful enough to hold its greatness.
It wasn't delaying growth, it was preparing for it. That's the beauty of patience. It teaches us to trust in invisible progress. The world may not see your work, your discipline, your sacrifices, but all of it is building your roots. Then came the 5th year. One morning, the farmer walked to his field, expecting to see the same empty soil.
But something was different. A tiny green shoot had broken through the ground. In the weeks that followed, that small shoot grew and grew. Within just 6 weeks, it soared over 80 feet high, 5 years of nothing, followed by 6 weeks of incredible growth. The same neighbors who once laughed at him now stood in awe. "Unbelievable," they said. "You're so lucky." But the farmer knew it wasn't luck. It was faith, patience, and perseverance. The bamboo tree is more than just a plant. It's a mirror for life. When you start chasing your dreams, you plant a seed. You pour your time, your energy, your hope into it. But for a long while, nothing seems to happen. That's when most people quit. But what if the progress you're making is simply happening when no one can see it yet? What if your skills, your mindset, your confidence are all developing underground? Success often asks us to be patient enough to grow roots before we can rise. Because if you grow too fast, without a strong foundation, one storm can knock you down. But when your roots are deep, you can withstand anything. We live in a world that celebrates speed. Go faster, do more, get results now. But real success doesn't work that way. A degree takes years, a business takes years, healing takes time, growth takes patience. Every time you show up, even when you don't see results, you're planting faith. Every early morning, every late night, Every small step forward adds to your roots. And one day, without warning, your own bamboo moment will come. You'll rise so fast people will think it happened overnight. But you'll know the truth. You spent years preparing for that moment. So don't rush success. Don't compare your journey to someone else's. Your season will come when your roots are ready. When it does, you won't just grow, you'll soar. Because true growth doesn't come from impatience. It comes from quiet, consistent faith. Like the bamboo, keep believing even when no one else does. Water your dreams daily, even when the soil looks empty. Your miracle is growing underground, and when it blooms, it will change your life forever. If this story touched your heart, subscribe to Unscripted You for more stories that remind you growth takes time, patience creates miracles, and your season is coming.